Tell me, do you watch my reactions? You will.
Alright, man, so I was sent this article. Everybody want to get my thoughts on this because you already know it's hashtag Restore the Snyderverse. I was sent this a few times. So this article is by Variety. It says Ben Affleck says, I've lost interest in the superhero movies and Batman skewed so old that my son was too scared to watch. Oh, we have a problem. So it says Ben Affleck joined GQ magazine for a new cover story where he continued to reflect on what went wrong with his run as Batman in Zack Snyder's DC universe. Nothing went wrong with it. Nothing. The Oscar winner debuted as The Dark Knight in 2016, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, and reprised the superhero in films such as Justice League and The Flash. He told the Los Angeles Times in 2022 that playing Batman was awful and the worst experience. Affleck is now opening up more about why. There are a number of reasons why that was a really excruciating experience, Affleck told GQ, and they don't all have to do with the simple dynamic of, say, being in a superhero movie or whatever. I am not interested in going down that particular genre again. Not because of that bad experience, but just I've lost interest in what was of interest about it to me. But I certainly wouldn't want to replicate an experience like that. A lot of it was misalignment of agendas, understanding expectations, and also, by the way, I wasn't bringing anything particularly wonderful to the equation at the time either. I had my own fallings, significant fallings or failings in that process and at that time. I mean, my failings as an actor, you can watch the various movies and judge, he continued, but more of my feelings in terms of why I had a bad experience. Part of it is that what I was bringing to work every day was a lot of unhappiness, so I wasn't bringing a lot of positive energy to the equation. I didn't cause problems, but I came in and then I did my job when I went home. But you got to do a little bit better than that. Yeah, they were saying that, I don't know how true this was, but there's, he was going through the divorce at the time, and then he had an alcohol problem, allegedly. That's what everybody was saying. Or I think he came out and said it. I'm not really 100% sure on that. But I think it's certain. I don't know how true that is. So I had to look that up. But he was going through some dark times when he was playing Batman. That's for sure. I know it came out because it was a couple articles that happened. Affleck now runs the production company Artist Equity and said part of his attraction of that is actually a way of trying to avoid what went down during his Batman days. He explained, I want to put together partnerships and filmmakers and cast in a studio apparatus that's aligned, where precisely that kind of misalignment doesn't happen and you have a much better work experience. While the actor had good moments on set and liked creatively his approach to Batman as a sort of older, broken, damaged Bruce Wayne, a clash started to brew over his Dark Knight and the larger DC universe being too adult. Imagine that, bro. Zack's movies are made for adults, man. People don't like it. It's crazy. What happened was it started to skew too old for a big part of the audience, Affleck said. Like, even my own son at the time was too scared to watch the movie. And so when I saw that, I was like, oh, we have a problem. Then I think that's when you had a filmmaker that wanted to continue down that road and a studio that wanted to recapture all the younger audience at cross purposes. Then you have two entities, two people really wanting to do something different. And that is a really bad recipe. So that's pretty much it. I mean, so we know Ben was going through a tough time. I'm pretty sure he was going through that divorce, and he had his own demon. We all got our own demons. Nobody's perfect. We all go through things. My thing with this article is he was just having it was a bad time because he was going through life. You know what I'm saying? He was going through life. I truly believe that if Zack Snyder does finish his vision, I truly believe that Ben Affleck will come back. All the actors in the past have said they would come back and play because it's for Zack. So, I mean, although this article, it goes over his dark times when he was playing Batman, all that negativity he had in his life, I really feel like if he's at a better, what do you call it? If he's at a better, I can't think of the correct word to say, but if he's at a better place in life, if the Zack Snyder's movies get, approved to get finished, if he's at a better part of his life, I truly believe Ben Affleck will come back for Zack Snyder, because that's how much all the actors respect Zack. So I really believe he will come back, just like all the other actors have came back and said they would come back. So really what I got from this article was, he said that, the studio and Zack had two different visions, and so that caused a problem. Zack wanted to the older adults, which is fine. Warner Bros. Wanted to do it for the younger ones. Stupid, because it's not Marvel. And then, while he was filming Batman, he showed up to set. He did his job, but he was unhappy because of everything that was going on in his life. That's what I got from this article. If you guys got something different, let me know in the comments down below. But, if he doesn't want to reprise Batman, that's okay. That's alright. But I truly believe that if Zack got to finish his vision and Zack gave him that call, Ben Affleck will come back, man, just for Zack. If you guys seen all the interviews and stuff with actors with Zack Snyder, man, they would come back, man. They've said it. So, I don't know, man. 50-50. If he doesn't want to do it, I'm cool with that. I loved him as Batman. I think he's the best on-screen Batman we've seen, and I love Christian Bale. Love Christian Bale as Batman. But I did love Ben Affleck's portrayal as Batman. He did a hell of a job. We got to see a real comic accurate Batman, so I really enjoyed his style. I got it over here in the background. You probably can't see it because the thumbnail's gonna be up, but I got the Batman back there. So yeah, man. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope for human to human. I hope Ben's in a better place right now in his life, because we all go through dark times, man. So I really hope he's at a better place now these days. So yeah, man. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought. What do you guys think Ben Affleck will come back as Batman? What did you get from this article? Let me know in the comments down below. I will catch you guys in the next one, man. 100,000 subscribers. It's grind time. Let's go.